Hi guys, I'm your hottest chef on internet and I'm back with an exciting episode on Get Curried. In today's episode, we're gonna give an Indian chicken tikka recipe an international touch. So join me in preparing Kashmiri mirch or सूखे टमाटर का मोट टिक्का. To begin the dish with, here I have Kashmiri dry red chili and sun-dried tomato. So I'll soak them in hot water. By the time they get soft, we'll start off with the first stage of the marination. I have taken cubes of chicken. I've used breast, but you can also use leg. In that first, I'm going to add little mustard oil. This will give a nice smoky flavor to the chicken. To that, I'm going to add in ginger garlic paste. With that, I'm going to add little salt and black pepper. Now let's massage the chicken nicely. Now we are done massaging the chicken. I'm going to set it aside for at least 15 minutes. While chicken is resting in the marination, we'll move to the second stage of marination. In that, first we'll start with sun-dried tomato, which has already turned soft, and transfer them into the jar. And next, I'll transfer the Kashmiri dry red chili. Make sure you remove the stem of the Kashmiri dry red chili. And last, I'll add in some basil leaves. We'll use the water which we used earlier for soaking, which will give smoothness to the paste. Now that our chili and sun-dried tomato paste is ready, you can see the consistency. Now we'll move on to preparing the flavor oil. Put it on low flame and add some oil. To the oil, we're going to add red chili powder, turmeric powder, and cumin powder. Mix the masala in the oil. Once you feel the masala releasing out aroma, you need to switch off the gas. Set the masala aside to cool down. By that time, we'll start with the final stage of the marination. Start by adding curd into the bowl. Now whisk it nicely to make it smooth. In that, we'll add in sun-dried tomato and chili paste which we made earlier. Again, mix it nicely. To this, we'll add the flavor oil which we made earlier. And now we'll start adding the masala. First, garam masala, coriander powder, kasuri methi, and a squeeze of lemon. Mix all the masala nicely in the marination. To this, lastly, we're going to add in the chickpea flour, which will give good flavor and binding to the marination. And our final stage of marination is ready. Now we'll add in the chicken which we marinated earlier into the marination. Now massage the chicken nicely in the marination. Set aside for 15 minutes and then we'll start putting the chicken on the skewer. The chicken is rested well in the marination. Now we'll start putting the chicken on the skewer. We'll take a skewer first. In that, I'm going to add in one vegetable. With that, we'll put a piece of chicken. Again, follow the same procedure. Take a vegetable, put in a piece of chicken on top. Again, we'll take a vegetable. Again, put a piece of chicken and another piece of chicken to finish. We'll follow the same for the rest. Now that we are done putting chicken on the skewer, it's time to start grilling. First, we'll switch on the gas. To that, I'm going to add in oil. Spread the oil nicely. Now you start putting the chicken on the grill. Keep turning the chicken on regular intervals so that it gets cook properly on all the sides. The chicken tikka is almost ready, but I'll do some basting on it. I'm using ghee. This will keep the chicken juicy and tender and will not let the chicken get dry. The chicken tikka is ready. I'm going to sprinkle some chaat masala on it. With that, sprinkle some lemon juice. Switch off the gas. And now we start doing the plating. And finally garnish with some fresh basil. And there you go guys, our Kashmiri Mirch and Sukhe Tomato ka Murg Tikka is now ready. This is Chef Prateek with the hottest recipe of the week. Signing off, take care and goodbye.